Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by the intricate process of traditional regulatory submissions? If you've ever had to navigate this complex maze, you're well aware of the challenges it presents. Welcome to the new regulatory normal. Welcome to Enkrisi. Traditional regulatory submissions, especially the quality module, often feel like a labyrinth filled with guidelines to follow and formats to adhere to. The meticulous attention to detail required can be daunting. For instance, when it comes to investigational new drug submissions, as well as NDAs and BLAs, you're faced with the task of creating a comprehensive chemistry, manufacturing, and controls data section. This includes highly structured components such as drug substance, drug product, analytical, and stability data. And let's not forget the volume of documentation that needs to be produced. Even the most skilled regulatory writers can find themselves shackled by the sheer amount of electronic paperwork required. This can lead to escalating costs and significant time delays, creating a bottleneck in the submission process. But what if there was a way to streamline this process? What if we could turn weeks of work into minutes? What if we could free regulatory writers from the burden of excessive documentation and allow them to focus on what really matters? Stay tuned as we delve into a revolutionary solution that promises to transform the way we approach regulatory submissions. Imagine a world where initial drafts of complex submissions are generated in minutes, not weeks. Sounds like a fantasy? Well, brace yourselves as Generative Artificial Intelligence, GAI, and Structured Content Authoring, SCA, are making this a reality. Let's delve a bit deeper. Generative Artificial Intelligence, or GAI, is a game changer. It's like having a super smart assistant that can interpret large data sets, automate the drafting process, and even perform compliance checks for you. Think about it. No more slogging through mountains of data or worrying about missing a crucial regulatory guideline. The GAI has got you covered. Now let's talk about Structured Content Authoring, or SCA. This is where the magic of content reusability comes into play. With SCA, you can reuse parts of your content across different documents, saving you the hassle of reinventing the wheel each time. But that's not all. SCA also automates formatting and ensures compatibility across multiple platforms. The benefits are clear. By automating the drafting process, GAI frees up precious time for your highly skilled regulatory writers to focus on more critical tasks. On the other hand, SCA's content reusability feature reduces redundancy, further streamlining your workflow. But the power of GAI and SCA isn't limited to efficiency alone. By automating compliance checks, GAI reduces the risk of non-compliance, ensuring the quality of your submissions. And with SCA's multi-platform compatibility, you can share and access your documents anywhere, anytime. In essence, GAI and SCA are not just tools. They are strategic assets that optimize resource allocation, improve document quality, and streamline your workflow. By integrating these technologies into your regulatory process, you're not just keeping up with the times, you're staying ahead of the curve. So, are you ready to embrace the future of regulatory submissions? Together, GAI and SCA are an unbeatable duo that streamlines your workflow, ensures document quality, and optimizes resource allocation. The integration of GAI and SCA is not just about faster drafting. It's a strategic shift in how you manage regulatory affairs. In this new era, these technologies are not just tools, but powerful allies that work together to revolutionize regulatory submissions. It's like having a tireless team member who can work around the clock, producing initial drafts in minutes instead of weeks. Structured Content Authoring, or SCA, is the perfect partner for GAI. It allows for content reusability, automated formatting, and multi-platform compatibility. It's like a versatile stylist that ensures your documents are always dressed to impress, no matter where they're presented. But the real magic happens when GAI and SCA join forces. Together, they streamline your workflow, ensure document quality, and optimize resource allocation. This synergy frees up your highly skilled regulatory writers from the shackles of documentation. Instead, they can now focus on more critical tasks like strategy development and risk assessment, tasks that truly require their expertise. This strategic shift is not just about increasing efficiency, it's about empowering your team, enabling them to focus on what really matters. The result? Faster, accurate, and more consistent submissions that meet the strictest regulatory standards. As regulatory environments evolve, early adopters of these technologies stand to gain a competitive edge. Let's dive into the future of regulatory submissions with Enkrisi's augmented intelligence model. This model is a game changer, a paradigm shift in the way we approach and manage regulatory affairs. The Enkrisi GPT, the cornerstone of this model, is not merely a tool, it's a strategic collaborator. It's designed to enhance decision-making, transforming the way you interpret and respond to the vast amounts of data involved in regulatory submissions. But it doesn't stop there. Enkrisi GPT also provides actionable strategies, ensuring that your regulatory submissions are not just compliant, but also optimized to meet your organization's strategic objectives. In a world where regulatory environments are constantly evolving, being an early adopter of these technologies gives you a competitive edge. It prepares you for a future where digital transformation in the regulatory space is not just an option, but a necessity. Don't let traditional processes hold you back. Embrace the future with Enkrisi's augmented intelligence model and redefine your regulatory strategy. Contact us now to learn how you can be at the forefront of this revolutionary shift. Because the future of regulatory submissions is here, and it's called Enkrisi.